Hi everyone, welcome to EduTab and welcome to lecture number 10 of ARD Static for NABARD Grade A 2025 exam. So today the topic that we are discussing is agriculture extension. So students, agriculture extension आपके एग्जाम के लिए important है. यहाँ से एक descriptive answer writing में क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था. ऑल्सो वी हैव बीन सीइंग कि पास्ट 2-3 ईयर्स में नाबार्ड यहाँ से आपके ऑब्जेक्टिव में भी क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है, राइट? So it's very important for you to cover this topic, and today I'm going to cover few important questions from this particular topic, right? But before I start, I wanted to tell you about our initiative. EduTab has launched a guidebook for you. Now, if you want a set of previous year questions to solve right now, and that I feel कि अभी आपको चाहिए ही होंगे, right? तो आप इससे ले सकते हैं. Also, you get decoded syllabus for all the subject along with the strategy to cover that syllabus. Now, it is a very important tool for you right now. If you want this particular guidebook, you have to go to the description box, click on the link, register yourself and download this guidebook for yourself, right? Okay, with that, let's start with question number 1 of the day. पहला question है, which of the following best describes extension education? ठीक है. Now students, क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है कि आउट ऑफ द गिवन ऑप्शन एक्सटेंशन एजुकेशन को बेस्ट डिस्क्राइब कौन सा ऑप्शन कर रहा है, राइट? योर फर्स्ट ऑप्शन इज फॉर्मल क्लासरूम लर्निंग इन रूरल एरियाज, application of new technologies in universities, a science of bringing planned changes in rural people's behavior, governmental policy for farmer subsidies, compulsory agricultural education. ठीक है. Now students, see, extension education क्या होती है? Basically, extension education, if I tell you, whenever we are educating people to change their behavior, okay, any particular change we want in a set of people, for that we are educating people. That is extension education. Now I'll give you the example. For example, we wanted to promote, or government want to promote, the importance of personal hygiene in rural areas, right? Now for that, what government will do, government will launch camping, government will launch all kind of vocational training for these people. Now through this vocational training क्या होगा, teacher will go and teach people about the importance of personal hygiene, right? So that the disease can be prevented, right? So now when this teaching is done, it will create a certain behavioral change in the set of people, and this education is called as extension education, right? So here right answer for this particular question will be a science for bringing planned changes in rural population or rural people behavior. ठीक है, वो science that brings a planned change. कोई चीज हमने पहले से प्लान की है कि हमें ये चेंजेस चाहिए इन दिस सेट ऑफ पॉपुलेशन, दैट इज अ एक्सटेंशन एजुकेशन. क्लियर? नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, एग्रीकल्चर के टर्म्स में एक्सटेंशन एजुकेशन क्या है, लेट मी टेल यू. नाउ इन टर्म्स ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर, राइट, अब एग्रीकल्चर में एक्सटेंशन एजुकेशन की इंपॉर्टेंस क्या है? सो ऑल द advancement or development that is happening in agriculture is happening in universities or institute. All the agriculture universities or institute or the organization, big organization that is involved in agriculture, right? तो जितने भी advancement हैं, all the techniques and technologies are being developed there, right? Now these technologies are developed for whom? For farmers, right? Farmers के लिए ही बन रही है. अब ये जो एडवांसमेंट है, जो भी टेक्निक्स या टेक्नोलॉजी यहाँ बन रही है, वो फार्मर्स तक कैसे जाएगी? ओके, हाउ इट विल गो टू द फार्मर? फार्मर इज नॉट गोइंग टू कम टू द यूनिवर्सिटी एंड आस्क देम टू टीच, राइट? बिकॉज दे आर ऑलरेडी बिजी विद देयर ओन लाइफ एंड देयर ओन एग्रीकल्चर एक्टिविटीज, राइट? तो फॉर दैट देयर इज समथिंग विच इज नीडेड, एंड इट इज द मीडियम ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर एक्सटेंशन एजुकेशन. ओके, so in case of agriculture, when we provide education to the farmers, that is agriculture extension education. Okay, now here what we need, here we want a planned change in behavior of farmer, right? Like for say koi technique, for say a technique A has been developed by university, and now this technique A is very useful for farmer. If farmer adopt this technique, it will increase their yield, right? अब साइंटिस्ट क्या चाहेंगे, या यूनिवर्सिटी या गवर्नमेंट क्या चाहेगी, ये फार्मर्स अडॉप्ट करें, राइट? तो अब उसको एजुकेट किसका करना है? फार्मर को करना है, राइट? तो अब इस टेक्निक को एजुकेट करने के लिए the government or university will take help of agriculture extension education to bring that set of planned changes in behavior, right? So this is your extension education and the meaning of agriculture extension education. Clear? Now let's move on to the next question. Next question is, in extension education, knowledge flow is primarily, ठीक है? Your options are vertical, that is from teacher to learner, circular, that is among learner, then horizontal, which is mutual between teacher and learner, then it is random, based on field situation, or hierarchical through institution. ठीक है? Now students, when we talk about agriculture extension education or extension education in general, here what happens, ठीक है, as I have told you that there are set of techniques that are being developed in university. Okay, now for say if this technique A, ठीक है, is taken to the farmer. Now farmer for say adopted this technique A, okay, farmer has adopted is technique A, ठीक है, as per university, as per the scientist claim कि it should increase yield by 10%. But when farmers have adopted it, it will increase only, the yield increases to only 5%. Now there might be something, okay, there might be something कि which farmer have faced जो कि साइंटिस्ट को नहीं पता था, राइट? अब इससे क्या होगा, farmer will tell to the scientist through this again, through, now farmer is educating here, okay, the learner which is farmer is also educating the teacher, right? कि भाई ये प्रॉब्लम आई थी एंड इस वजह से सिर्फ इतना ही % इंक्रीज हुआ, सारा 10% जो आप क्लेम कर रहे थे वो इंक्रीज नहीं हुआ. क्लियर? तो अब यहाँ पे जो टीचर है, दोज आर द साइंटिस्ट, दे आर ऑल्सो लर्निंग फ्रॉम फार्मर्स कि ओके एक्चुअल जो फील्ड कंडीशन है, जो फार्मर्स की रूट क्रॉस है या फिर रूट ग्राउंड रियलिटी है, वो ये है. ठीक है, वहां पे जितना हमने सोचा था यील्ड इंक्रीज होगी वो नहीं हुई है, रादर उससे कम हुई है. नाउ अब इससे फार्मर्स की जो लर्निंग है, ठीक है, उससे साइंटिस्ट भी सीखेंगे. तो जो एक्सटेंशन एजुकेशन होती है स्टूडेंट्स, दैट इज बेसिकली हॉरिजॉन्टल फ्लो, मींस इट इज म्यूचुअल बिटवीन टीचर एंड लर्नर्स. ठीक है, साइंटिस्ट भी फार्मर से सीखते हैं एंड फार्मर्स भी साइंटिस्ट से सीखते हैं. सो इट इज म्यूचुअल लर्निंग, सो इट इज अ हॉरिजॉन्टल फ्लो. क्लियर? I hope it is clear now. Let's move ahead to next question. What is the first step of extension education process? Okay. Now, whenever we want to bring the planned change in behavior, so students, there are few steps, right? Now, यहाँ पे पूछा गया what is the first step? So basically, the first step of extension education process is situation and problem analysis. Okay, so what will happen? ठीक है, अब साइंटिस्ट कोई टेक्निक्स तभी डेवलप करेंगे जब उन्हें लगेगा ये प्रॉब्लम है, राइट? फॉर से साइंटिस्ट went to a farmer field and farmer told a scientist that I am facing such and such issues. Okay, now scientists thought कि okay, I'll develop some kind of technology that that particular farmer which is facing that issue that can be resolved, right? So for that, the first step what scientist will do, it will do situation and problem analysis. Okay, सबसे पहले तो हमें प्रॉब्लम का एनालिसिस ही करना पड़ेगा कि एक्चुअल में प्रॉब्लम है क्या, राइट? सो दिस इज द फर्स्ट स्टेप ऑफ एक्सटेंशन एजुकेशन. नाउ नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज टू सेटिंग ऑब्जेक्टिव, मींस अब क्या बनेगा, ऑब्जेक्टिव्स बनेंगे कि हम क्या क्या चीजें करने वाले हैं. ठीक है, जो प्रॉब्लम्स हैं उसके उस एनालिसिस कर लिया, उसके बाद कुछ ऑब्जेक्टिव्स क्रिएट होंगे, राइट? Now after setting some objectives, then there will be teaching, right? Then there will be teaching plan of work, right? After that कि अब उस objective को achieve कैसे करें, for that teaching will be there, right? Now once the teaching is done and farmer has done adopted few things, okay, then there will be evaluation. ठीक है, there will be evaluation means ठीक है, अब जो हमने पढ़ाया है उसको अगर फार्मर ने अडॉप्ट किया तो उसका इवैल्यूएशन करेंगे कि कितना हमने उस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व किया है. जो हमने ऑब्जेक्टिव सेट किए थे, लाइक फॉर से 3 ऑब्जेक्टिव सेट किए थे, उन तीनों में से कितनी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हुई, राइट? तो इवैल्यूएशन होगा फॉर से अगर 3 में से 2 ही प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हुई, एक स्टिल अभी प्रॉब्लम है, देन वी विल रिकंसिडर इट, right? That is the 5th step of extension education. Clear? So this is the steps of extension education. Whenever extension education is done, always first situation and problem analysis is done, then there are some objective which are set, means these are the realistic objective, realistic goals that are set. Okay, then teaching is done in order to achieve these goals, then evaluation is done to what extent we have achieved these goals, and then reconsideration is done based on the learnings, right? And then again situation problem analysis is done, and this cycle happens, right? So these are the steps of extension education. Clear? Chalo, next question is demonstration plot are example of. Okay, now students, whenever we have to teach, okay, जब क्लास में भी टीचर पढ़ाते हैं तो कभी कभी क्लास टीचर क्या करते हैं, PPTs यूज करते हैं, मॉडल्स यूज करते हैं, चार्ट यूज करते हैं, they use charts and so many things, right? So what are these are some methods through which teaching can be made effective. ऐसे ही extension education में there are different methods to make the teaching effective, to make the teaching process effective, so that the learner can get the idea ki what the teacher is actually trying to convey, right? Now here your options are spoken method, object and visual method, written methods, online tools, mass campaign. So students, जो demonstration होता है, demonstration क्या होता है? Demonstration plot is basically a plot where that particular technology, like for say technology A has been implemented or applied and that has shown some result, positive result. So this is a demonstration plot जिसको फार्मर को दिखाया जा सकता है कि ओके देखो हमने यहाँ पे ये वाली टेक्नोलॉजी यूज की है और हमारे रिजल्ट्स ये हैं. So basically this is an example of object and visual method. Means विजुअल मेथड है, राइट? देख के फार्मर को पता चलेगा ओके नाउ दिस टेक्नोलॉजी इज रियली हेल्पिंग एंड ब्रिंगिंग चेंजेस. क्लियर? ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट an individual contact method. Okay, now there are different methods of contact in which the scientist or the extension worker contact to the farmers, right? So there is an individual method, group method, right? Mask method. So individual basically students जो इंडिविजुअल नहीं है, यहाँ पे ऑप्शंस देख लेते हैं. फार्म एंड होम विजिट, टेलीफोन कॉल, ऑफिस कॉल, ग्रुप मीटिंग, पर्सनल लेटर. तो यहाँ पे यू कैन सी ग्रुप मीटिंग इज नॉट अ इंडिविजुअल. ग्रुप मीटिंग में क्या होगा कि हम ग्रुप ऑफ फार्मर्स को बुलाएंगे एंड देन वी विल एड्रेस देम, राइट? रेस्ट इन फार्म एंड होम विजिट, एक्सटेंशन वर्कर और साइंटिस्ट विल विजिट द होम और फार्म ऑफ द farmer, right? Telephone call is also personal call, office call is also a one-on-one call, then personal letter is also a individual contact method. Group meeting में क्या होता है? 10 to 15 farmers are called and then a group meeting is held and they are taught, right? चलो, next question is what is the main objective of result demonstration? Okay, now students, here result demonstration is another method of demonstrating the technology or technique to the farmer, right? So here options are to display tools and equipments, to prove the advantages of recommended practice, to collect research data, to train extension staff, to organize farmers cooperatives. So students, जो objective होता है result demonstration extension method का, that is to prove the advantages of recommended practice. ठीक है? Whenever result demonstration method is used, तो वो किस लिए यूज किया जाता है? ताकि हम फार्मर्स को प्रूव कर सकें कि these are the advantages of whatever practices we are recommending. Clear? चलो, next question is which system was piloted in Rajasthan in 1974 with World Bank funding. ठीक है? Now students, there are various institutes and programs that was launched for increasing the extension education process. So there was one such program which is training and visit program system, okay, which was launched in 1974. ठीक है? Important है, आपको याद रखना है कि training and visit system was launched in 1974 in Rajasthan as a pilot project. Clear? Next question is the main purpose of Krishi Vigyan Kendra. Okay, you might have heard about Krishi Vigyan Kendra. So here options are selling fertilizer, providing vocational training and technology assessment, conducting academic exams, financing agri-business, managing farm subsidies. So students, Krishi Vigyan Kendra are basically there to provide the vocational training and technology assessment. Okay, so you might have heard there are different Krishi Vigyan Kendra located or set up at different regions. Okay, usually rural areas में Krishi Vigyan Kendra होते हैं to give training to the farmer. Okay, now like for say if there is a Krishi Vigyan Kendra which is looking or which is which is looking after the bee culture or apiculture. Now this Krishi Vigyan Kendra will give training to the farmers how to do bee culture, how to set a apiary and so and so. Clear? Chalo, next question is what is the role of Kisan call center? You might have heard about Kisan call center. So basically these KCCs are the centers which are set up in universities and institution where farmer can call to the specialist, to the scientist, and can tell about their problem, and these problem get solved, right? So basically here options will be conducting no sorry option here will be providing solution via phone to farmer's query. Option will be answer will be option B. ठीक है, not physical training, by providing solution via phone. ठीक है, for that किसान call centers are established. ये KCC क्या होता है? KCC again ऑफिसेज होते हैं जहाँ पे साइंटिस्ट आते हैं, स्पेशलिस्ट आते हैं, एंड देर आर फोन्स, एंड किसान को फोन नंबर दिया जाता है. फार्मर्स आर गिवन दैट फोन नंबर एंड दे कॉल एंड दे टॉक अबाउट देयर क्वेरीज एंड देयर क्वेरीज गेट रिजॉल्व्ड. क्लियर? Next question is which extension method is used for face-to-face learning with individual? Okay. Now here you have been asked कि individual extension learning method कौन सा है? ये options are camping, exhibition, farm and home visit, radio talk, seminar. Now students see, in case of camping, a huge mass is addressed. It is not a face-to-face or individual method. In case of exhibition, again there is a display of models and chart to a huge mass, not a face-to-face contact method. Then in radio talk also you are addressing a mass population. In seminar also you are addressing a group of people, right? So your answer will be option C, farm and home visit. Clear? Chalo, next question is which of the following is an example of mass contact method? Okay, अब आपको बताना है कि mass contact method कौन सा out of the given option. Your options are field trip, group discussion, farm visit, exhibition, workshop. ठीक है, here you have to understand it is talking about mass contact method and answer here will be option D, exhibition. ठीक है, exhibition will be there are kisan melas and exhibition, such exhibition conducted by government so that people from different area, farmers from different area can come and visit and see what is there displayed. Okay, the technologies are displayed, the varieties are displayed and so and so, ताकि farmers आके देख सके, right? तो बहुत बड़े मास को एड्रेस किया जाता है in case of exhibition. Rest में you can see in field trip a small group of farmers taken for the trip. Then group discussion is also 10 to 15 farmers. Farm visit is individual method and workshop is again a small group of farmers is addressed. Clear? Next question is what is the education test conducted by farmers under the direct supervision of extension worker? ठीक है. Now students, when a farmer is performing something under the supervision of extension worker, such method is known as result demonstration. Okay, such method is known as result demonstration, and I have talked about the advantage of result demonstration. क्यों करवाया जाता है? In order to display the advantages of set techniques. Clear? So answer will be result demonstration. 13th question is which type of extension education constitute the direct face-to-face contact by extension professional with the farmers or the members of family? ठीक है. Now again we have discussed so many times about individual contact method, and here again answer will be farm and home visit. क्योंकि result demonstration में क्या होता है कि under the supervision of extension worker, the advantages of technology is shown to a group of farmer, right? Method demonstration में क्या होता है कि the plot which is supervised or which is maintained for displaying the advantages is shown to the farmer. Okay, यहाँ पे there is no direct supervision of agriculture extension worker. ठीक है, तो ये difference है. Then group discussion में again group of farmers are addressed. Next question is which type of extension education constitute showing the technique of doing things or carrying out new practices to farmers? Okay, and right answer for this is method demonstration. In case of method demonstration, what happens? The technique is shown to the farmer. Okay, देखो मेथड में और रिजल्ट डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन में जो डिफरेंस है वो ये है कि मेथड डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन में द एक्सटेंशन वर्कर विल शो द एडवांटेजेस ऑफ टेक्निक्स टू द फार्मर्स, एंड रिजल्ट डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन में एक्सटेंशन वर्कर विल सुपरवाइज अ फार्मर. Okay, extension worker will supervise a farmer, and when this farmer has achieved a set of goals, that will be taken as उसको दिखाया जाएगा to all other farmers as कि देखो इस farmer ने ये चीज achieve की है, you can also do it. Okay, so that is the difference between method and result demonstration. Next question is, which type of extension education constitute a systematic display of information, actual specimen, models, posters, photographs and charts, etc. in logical sequence? Okay, I have also discussed about this. So answer here will be exhibition, right? So exhibition में हम model, posters, specimens, photographs इन सब चीजों को display करते हैं so that it can be shown to the farmer and farmer can learn from this. ठीक है? So the answer will be exhibition. Okay, now this is a test question for you. You have to solve this question and give me the answer in the comment section. Question is, which type of extension education is used to focus the attention of people on a particular problem and maximum number of farmers can be reached in a shorter possible time? Your options are exhibition, result demonstration, camping, group discussion, none of the above. ठीक है? Now please do learn about all the different method of extension education, because again क्वेश्चन पूछा जा चुका है आपके डिस्क्रिप्टिव आंसर राइटिंग में कि व्हाट इज एक्सटेंशन एजुकेशन, एंड राइट अराउंड 8 to 12, 8 या फिर 12 आपको डिफरेंट एक्सटेंशन एजुकेशन मेथड्स उसमें डिस्क्राइब करने थे, तो आपको सारे पता होने चाहिए, राइट? So that's all for this video, students. I hope you have enjoyed. If you want PDF of this lecture, you can get it from our Telegram channel. Thank you so much.